Check, check. All right, welcome back to Wilmington, North Carolina, out here at Brunswick Community College as we get ready to get underway. Game time prospect 16U taking on ECBA. First pitch in there for a strike. Leading things off for ECBA will be number 2, Mason Brown, followed by number 10, Eli Suggs. If I seem a little distracted, I just got stung by a yellow jacket and it hurts really bad. The 0-1 offer. Pops it up, mile high, is going to go out of play. And he'll find himself an 0-2 count. Don't have the best reception out here at Brunswick Community College, and it is hot as all get out. I have shaded everything, and I think I've got everything cool enough that we should be okay, but if the string goes down, that is why. 0-2 the count to the leadoff batter, number 2, Mason Brown. Righty-lefty matchup, pitcher looks in, comes set, delivers. And misses letter high for a 1-2 count. Again, number 10, Eli Suggs, due up on deck. The 1-2 offer. That'll miss in the dirt, kick away. Nobody on as the leadoff batter. 2-2. If the string does go down, or if you just want to keep up with the stats, you can go to Game Changer. Follow us at ECBA 16U. For all the up-to-date stats, scores, and highlights. 2-2 the score. Pitcher comes set and delivers. And that'll miss low and away. Full count. Mason at the plate with no sliding mitt. Told me on the way to the game today that he strikes out or gets out every time he has a sliding mitt and walks or gets a hit when he doesn't. So we'll see if that rings true here. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter. The payoff. And he'll take ball 4, so far no sliding mitt works out for him as he'll take the base on balls to first base. That'll bring up number 10, Eli Suggs. That'll put number 17, Evan McGuire, on deck. So leadoff runner on, nobody out here in the top of the first. ECBA looking to make up for yesterday's game against the Virginia Vols. Pitcher takes a look over at first, comes set. Pitch home. In there for a strike on the inner half, 0-1 the count. No balls, 1 strike. Pitcher steps off. And that'll move the runner back to first. Catcher heads out, has a talk with his pitcher, make sure they're both on the same page, and we'll get back to it here. Runner at first, nobody out. 0-1 the count to Suggs. Mason with his lead at first. Pitch home. Misses inside, kicks away. Mason sees the down angle, takes off to second. He'll reach. That'll even the count, 1-1. So that puts the first ECBA player in scoring position. Here in the top of the first, 1-1 the count to Suggs. Pitch home. Hard hit ball, chases one up in the zone, foul down the third baseline. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the number 2 batter here. Again, number 17, Evan McGuire awaits on deck. Pitcher toes the rubber. Looks in, gets a sign. He's got what he wants. He comes set. Checks the runner at second. Second baseman hold him on. He'll bounce off, pitch home, and misses inside, and that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offer. And back in play, right to the first baseman. Started out foul, but came back fair for an out. That'll advance Mason 90 feet. 1 away here in the top of the first, with ECBA threatening 90 feet away. Stepping up to the plate, number 17, Evan McGuire. That'll put the catcher, number 24, Carson Anderson, on deck. Evan digs in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup here. Third baseman playing up on the grass. First baseman comes up even. That'll miss low and away for a ball. 1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. Pitch home. And catches the upper part of the zone. That'll even things up, 1-1. Pitcher looks in, he's got his sign. The 1-1. Misses low and away, 2-1 to count. Evan will dig back in. Mason dancing off a third. Third baseman playing the grass, expecting to bunt. That ball's sail high. 3-1 hitters count to Evan. The 3-1 offer. And that'll miss outside for a ball. That'll put runners on the corners with the base on balls. So Evan takes the trot down to first. Mason Brown at third. And that'll bring up number 24, Carson Anderson, to the plate. That puts number 8, Jackson Kinsey, on deck. Carson looks down at his scorecard. Gets the sign from Coach Andrew down the third base line. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Pitch home, runner's gone, barrels it up, left field. Mason will tag. Evan's got to get back to first. And got him at first for the double play. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Wilmington. You're watching ECBA Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first we go. Give you your defensive alignment here. Starting on the bump, Preston Ryan, his battery mate behind the plate, Carson Anderson. First base, Mitchell LaRose. Second base is Kobe Beck. Third base will be Evan McGuire. Shortstop, Eli Suggs. Moving left to right, Xander in left, Kagan in center, and Trey rounding things out in right. Jackson, Kinsey, Mason Brown, extra hitters for today's contest. Batter steps in, righty-lefty matchup to get things started here. First pitch misses outside, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Catches the bottom half, outer half. That'll even it up, 1-1. The 1-1 offer from Preston. Slow roller to Kobe at second, takes it on the hop. He'll fire to Mitchell for out number 1. So with one away, that'll bring up number 3 to the plate. He'll dig in from the right side. Nobody on. Preston delivers, misses low and away, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 offer. Ball sails high, 2-0. Pitch home. Ball sails high and inside. 3-0 hitters count here. Green light given to the batter here by the coach down on the third base line. The 3-0 offer. And gets the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1 on the outer half. 3-1 to count. Preston looks in, gets his sign, he comes set. Pitch home. Breaking ball just missed the upper part of the zone. He'll draw the base on balls. That'll put a runner at first with 1 out. That'll send Carson out to Preston, make sure they're on the same page together. Wood bat tournament here at Brunswick Community College. East Carolina Baseball Academy is slated for back-to-back play here. First game started about 14 minutes ago, around 11:20. Second game slated for 1:40 today. If they win both games, they'll play at UNCW tomorrow at 9. If not, they'll be back here at 8 for a consolation game. Number 23 steps in from the right side, 1 out, runner at first. Mitchell holding the runner. Preston takes a look. He comes set. Pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike, 0-1 to count. Runner with a small lead at first. Long look in from Preston. Pitch. Breaking ball sails high and inside, and that'll even it up, 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Runner goes, misses low in the dirt, no throw. And that'll put the first game time runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the first. Runner at second, 1 out, bottom of the first. 2-1 to count. Batter digs back in from the right side. Kobe checks in on the runner at second. Preston gets his sign from Carson behind the plate. He's got what he wants. Kobe bounces off, pitch home. Misses low, 3-1 to count. The 3-1 offer. Barrels that up, center field. Keegan ranging back. Hagan makes the grab. Runner tags, goes to third. And a fly out will advance the runner 90 feet to third. So Game Time Prospects now threatening with a runner 90 feet away. Number 2 steps up to the plate from the right side. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. No score. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. In there for a strike on the inner half. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here for number 2 with a 0-2 count and a runner threatening 90 feet. East Carolina looking to leave them stranded. The 0-2 offer. Barrels that up left side. Xander ranging in. It'll drop for a base hit, and an RBI single puts Game Time on the board first. So 1-0 your new score here, bottom of the first. 2 outs, runner at first. Number 8 digs in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup. Runner with a small lead, Mitchell holding him on. Pick attempt over to first. And he stepped off the rubber. No balk call. Runner with his lead again. Pitch home. Sails inside, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 offer. Runner is gone. Ball sails inside, no throw, stolen base, 2-0 to count. So another Game Time prospect in scoring position, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 offer. Ball sails high, 3-0. Hitters count here to number 8 at the plate. Pitch home. In there for the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. Taken all the way on that one. Pitch. In there for strike 2, and he's worked it to a full count. Full count, 2 outs, runner at second. Batter digs back in. Time called in the box. Number 8 digs back in, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Preston looks in, has got his sign. He comes set. Payoff pitch. Barrels it up left side. That'll drop foul. That'll send the runner back to second. He was off on the pitch. And we'll do it again. Mm-hmm. We'll set it up again. Runner at second, 2 outs, full count. Payoff pitch number 2. Hard roller to Kobe. He'll scoop, throw to first for out number 3. So they get out of it, but GTP gets on the board first. 1-0 your score. We go to the top of the second. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. All right, top of the second we go. Game Time Prospects jump out in front. 1-0 the score here in Brunswick Community College. Leading things off for ECBA will be number 8, Jackson Kinsey, followed by number 22, the left fielder, Xander Ryan. Jackson digs in from the right side. First pitch sails high, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 offer. Swings, comes up empty. That'll even it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And he'll wear that one. So he'll reach and lead off on a hit by pitch. That puts the leadoff runner at first for the left fielder, number 22, Xander Ryan. Kagan Haldigan, the center fielder, is on deck. Xander gets his sign in from Coach Andrew down to third base line. He digs in from the right side. Jackson with his lead at first baseman holding him on. Pitch, swing, miss, throw down to second, and got him. So caught stealing, clears the bases, 1 out, 0-1 the count to Xander. And struggle continues for East Carolina baseball. The 0-1. Down the third base line, fair, and Xander will make the turn. They're going to throw it into second, not in time, and Xander with a sliding double. And that'll put East Carolina runner back in scoring position with one out. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 6, Kagan Halligan. Kagan will dig in from the left side. That puts number 55, the first baseman, Mitchell LaRose, on deck. Pitch home. And chases that one, fouls it off down the first base line. 0-1 the count. So no balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 offer. Breaking ball right to the first baseman. He steps on first. That'll advance the runner over to third. And ECBA threatening with the runner 90 feet away, tying this thing up. 2 outs. That'll bring up the first baseman, number 55, Mitchell LaRose. Puts the pitcher, number 29, Preston Ryan, on deck. Pitch home. Misses low. Good stop by the catcher behind the plate. 1-0's the count. Deep backstop here at Brunswick Community College, so a pass ball is going to score, more than likely. Mitchell digs back in. Pitcher will step off. Xander at third, 90 feet away. Mitchell in the batter's box, the 1-0. Fouled off down the first base line. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
From here, they got to start doing chants. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is good practice. They're not actually front foot. They got to go to front.
Pitch home. Misses low and away. 2-1. Mitchell steps back in. Xander dancing off a third.
She almost went to Queens.
The 2-1. Misses low. Good stop by the catcher once again. 3-1 hitters count to Mitchell.
The only problem is that Queens baseball and softball complex is outkickers. So you literally have to get on the beltway and drive to where it's in the airport.
The 3-1. Barrels that up. Good catch by the center fielder. Hard run to his right. And they leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 your score. Game Time Prospects with the lead. You're watching ECBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Bottom of the second we go. Defensive alignment remains the same. 1-0 your score. GTP with the nod at the moment. Preston still towing the rubber. Time called in the box. Number 54 for game time. The leadoff batter this half inning. He'll dig back in. First pitch fouled off the face of Carson Anderson. Get the ball and give him a second, make sure he's all right. Coach Andrew will come out, chat with him. Carson says he's okay. And we'll get back to it here. 0-1 the count to the leadoff batter here. The 0-1 offer. Misses low, and that'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Batter digs back in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the second. Nobody on. Foul tipped into the mid. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 offer. And rings him up on the inner half. 1 away. That'll bring up number 14 to the plate for game time. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the second. Breaking ball chases one, comes up empty, 0-1. The 0-1. Barrels that up. 1 hop to Suggs. And E6 puts the runner at first. 1 out. That'll bring up number 9 to the plate for game time. Runner at first, 1 away. Batter digs in from the right side. Righty-righty matchup. Mitchell holding the runner at first. Preston comes set. Pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike. 0-1's the count. Preston looks in. He's got his sign. Barrels that up. Center field. Kagan will range over to his right. He'll make the grab for out number 2. Time called. That'll send Carson out to have a talk with Preston at the mound. 2 outs, runner at first. That is going to bring up number 27 to the plate for game time. Number 14, small lead at first. Mitchell LaRose holding him on. Preston looks in, gets his sign. Checks the runner at first, comes set. Pick attempt to first, he's back in time. Pitch home. Misses the top part of the zone, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 offer. Runner's gone, throw inside, gets the strike, no throw. And another great game time prospect in scoring position, 1-1 the count here with 2 away in the bottom of the second. Kobe holds the runner at second. Preston takes a look. He comes set. Cubby will bounce off, pitch home. Fouled off down the first base side. 1-2 the count. Cubby bounces off from second. The 1-2. And rings him up on the outer half. They leave one stranded. We go to the top of the third. Preston, Ryan, Trey Walston, and Cubby Beck due up. When we come back, you're watching ECBA Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. Welcome back. Top of the third we go. Leading things off this half inning, number 29, Preston Ryan. He digs in from the right side. The right fielder, Trey Walston, awaits on deck. Number 8 comes set, and he delivers. Ball sails high and inside, 1-0 count. The 1-0 offer. Catches the outer half, misses the outer half, 2-0 count. The 1-0 offer. The 2-0. Barrels it up, one hops, 2 to third baseman, fire across the field. 1 away. That'll bring up number 16, Trey Walston, to the plate, the right fielder, and that'll put number 3, Cubby Beck, the second baseman, on deck. Trey digs in from the right side, nobody on, 1 away. Pitch home. Hard hopper back to the shortstop, takes it on the hop throw to first. And a good scoop by the first baseman, 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up the second baseman, Cubby Beck, and the top of the lineup, number 2, Mason Brown, on deck. Cubby digs in from the right side, nobody on, 2 away, top of the third. Pitcher asks for the signs again. He's got what he wants. Barrels that up, left side, high, fly, ball going. Called foul. Hard for me to see from here, but he got all of it. If it was foul by millimeters. That'll send Cubby back to the plate. 0-1 count. And that'll keep the left fielder closer to the line. Pitcher toes the rubber. Kobe digs back in from the right side. 2 away, 0-1. Pitch home. This is low and away. That'll even count 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Misses outside, 2-1 the count. Pitch home. Foul tipped into the mid. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kobe digs back in from the right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the third. The 2-2 offer. Misses low and away, and that'll work it full. Beck digs back in, right side. Payoff pitch. That'll miss, ball 4. He'll draw the base on balls with 2 outs, and that'll bring up top of the lineup as we flip the card. Number 2, Mason Brown will come up. Runner at first, 2 away. Brown will step in from the left side. That'll put number 10, the shortstop, Eli Suggs, on deck. Kobe with his lead at first. Pitcher takes a look at him. Pitch home. Breaking ball misses outside. 1-0. Time called. That'll send the catcher out to the mound, have a talk with his pitcher. Top of the third. 1-0 the score. Game time with the nod currently. Top of the lineup at the plate. Number 2 batter on deck for ECBA. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Kobe gets his lead at first. First baseman holding him on. Pitch home. Catches the outer half for a strike. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Barrels it up, long lazy fly to the center fielder. He'll put it away for out number 3. They leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 your score here in Brunswick County Community College. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. We'll be right back. Bottom of the third we go, 1-0 the score. Game time prospect still with the nod. Defensive change for you here for East Carolina. Jackson Kinsey goes behind the plate for Carson Anderson. And it looks like everything else remains the same. Preston Ryan still towing the rubber for East Carolina. Number 42 will be the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the third for game time. Pitch home. Foul tipped into the mitt, 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt, low and inside, 1-2 the count. Breaking ball stays high. That'll even things up, 2-2. Preston comes set, the 2-2 offer. That'll miss in the dirt, works it to a full count.
Searching for our dream home for nearly a year. After 50 years of military relocations and living on bases, we were finally ready.
Leadoff batter digs back in. Full count. Preston's got his sign. Payoff pitch. Little drooper to Eli Suggs at short. One away. That brings up number 24 to the plate for game time. One out, nobody on here in the bottom of the third. He'll step in from the left side, so righty-lefty matchup here. That'll catch the outer half for a strike, 0-1 to count. The 0-1. Catches the outer half again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Breaking ball, direct hit back up the middle. And a base hit for number 24. Puts a runner at first with 1 out. And time will be called. That'll send Coach Andrew out to have a talk with his infield. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. All right, after a meeting of the minds, we get back to it. Bottom of the third, 1 out. Number 3 digs in from the right side, runner at first. Mitchell LaRose holding him on. Pops it up, could be trouble. Kagan will come in, make the grab. That'll send the runner back to first, 2 away. Set with 2 away, that'll bring up number 23 to the plate. Runner at first, bottom of the third, 1-0, game time.
He talks to his mom, and then his mom and I are friends. I'm like, so what's the deal? What's going on?
Slow roller back up the middle. Eli will have a little tough turn, throw it to first, and that errant throw will move the runners 90 extra feet and ball comes loose again on the throw to second. And time is called after all that. So a roller to short, error on the glove, error on the throw back to second to try to get the runner, and didn't get it there. So that'll put 2 runners on, 2 outs, bottom of the third, 1-0 the score here for number 2. And East Carolina baseball stepping into a bit of quicksand here this inning. That in there for a strike, 1 the count. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Pitch home. That'll miss, gets stopped by Jackson, keeps the runners at bay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home. Chopper back to Preston. Preston will take it, throw to first, gets the out. So no harm, they leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the 4th. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Top of the 4th we go. 1-0 the score. Game Time Prospects nursing a slim lead here as we go to the top of the 4th. Leading things off this half inning will be number 10, the shortstop Eli Suggs, followed by the third baseman, number 17, Evan McGuire, and the starting catcher, number 24, Carson Anderson. Suggs will dig in from the right side, lead things off for ECBA. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Suggs digs back in. The 0-1 offer. And lays off that one, comes in, letter high, called strike, 0-2 the count. Eli will dig back in. The 0-2. Misses, kicks away, no harm, nobody on, 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home. Ball sails high. He's worked it to a 2-2. The 2-2 offer. And full count.
Go, Carson.
The payoff. Ball sails high, and he works it from a 0-2 to a base on balls, and that'll put the leadoff runner on for East Carolina and bring up number 17, the hot corner, Evan McGuire.
No, I'm fine.
Evan digs in from the right side. Eli with his lead at first. Pitcher looks in, gets his sign, checks Eli at first, comes set. Pitch home. Shows bunt. Foul tipped into the mitt. He drops it, 0-1 to count. That'll bring the third baseman to the grass.
Did you notice the third baseman came up and Mason was out?
I would have too. Mason could have got it down. But he came up and somebody said something. He did
The 0-1.
they were 2 out.
Misses low, and that'll even it up, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Lead runner at first.
It's like superstitious. Go, Ab.
Eli gets his lead. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. Swing comes up empty, 1-2 the count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Evan digs in. Pitch home. Runner takes off, ball misses. And Eli with a stolen base.
We go, King Shorts. Let's go. Bring him in.
That'll put a East Carolina runner in scoring position, looking to tie things up. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th, the 2-2. Hit to the third baseman, into the glove at short, and we'll call that a single. And that'll put runners at first and second, nobody out, top of the 4th. That'll bring up the starting catcher, number 24, Carson Anderson.
Tricky.
Carson Anderson digs in from the right side. Number 8, Jackson Kinsey, the relief catcher, on deck. East Carolina needing a crooked number. Pitch home. Ball misses high, 1-0 the count. Halfway through this one, game 2 slated for 1:40 today. Stick around. Again, you can follow all the action on Game Changer as well, ECBA 16U. The 1-0. Carson goes and chases that one, but comes up empty, 1-1 the count. Eli Suggs at second, Evan McGuire at first. The 1-1. Popped it up a mile high, shortstop ranges over. Third baseman calls him off, he makes the grab, 1 away. And time called. That'll send the game time coach out to have a talk with his pitcher. We'll step aside, top of the 4th, 1-0 to score with ECBA threatening. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. Top of the fourth we go. Runners at first and second, one away.
For him, yeah, maybe.
And Jackson Kinsey digs in from the right side. Eli Suggs at second, shows bunt, bunts one foul. And Evan McGuire at first. 0-1 to count to Jackson. Xander Ryan, left fielder, waits on deck. One away here in the top of the fourth. The 0-1 offer. Eli's gone. Balk. Yeah. So no pitch. Both runners will advance on the balk. Forgot that he just didn't disengage there quick enough. So that'll put two runners on in scoring position, second and third for Jackson Kinsey. 0-1 count. Pitcher looks in, gets his sign, shakes it off. It's got what he wants. The 0-1. Hard hit ball in between the 5-6 holes. An RBI single. And puts runners on the corners. And we're knotted up 1-1 here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up the left fielder, Xander Ryan. And put number 6, the center fielder, Kagan Haltigan, on deck. A runner will come out for Jackson as he is the current catcher. That will be Carson Anderson, the last out.
What are you doing? There's such a chemical smell here. He's like, it's just the shower cleaner. I said, I don't know. It smells awful. Or like when you're cooking something, Brussels sprouts smell terrible, and then you need to come back in. Garlic too. Garlic stuff. Yeah.
Xander digs in from the right side. Runners on the corners. We're all knotted up 1-1 here in the top of the fourth. Pitch home. Pops it up, mile high, second base. Could be trouble, and it is trouble. They'll get the out at second, but it will play to a run. So 2 outs, and ECBA takes the lead 2-1 here in the top of the fourth. Runner at first for number 6, the center fielder, Kagan Haltigan. He'll dig in from the left side. That'll put the first baseman, number 55, Mitchell LaRose, on deck. Misses low, 1-0 the count. First baseman will come over, have a talk with the pitcher. We'll get back to it. 2 outs, runner at first. Kagan at the plate. Pick attempt to first. Xander's back in plenty of time. The 1-0 offer. Pick attempt again, back in plenty of time. Kagan digs in. Mitchell on deck. 2 outs. Runner at first, represented by Xander. He's got a good lead. Long look in. The 1-0. Down the first base line. Good hands by the first base coach Sean there, and that'll be a foul. 1-1. That sends Xander back to first. 1 ball, 1 strike. East Carolina looking for a 2-out rally here. The 1-1. To the second baseman, takes it on the hop steps, throws to first, and gets him. They leave 1 stranded. They push 2 across. 2-1 the new score. We go to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. Bottom of the fourth we go. 2-1 the new score here in Brunswick Community College. ECBA with the current lead. Looks like Cubby Beck will go to short and Eli will switch to second. Slow roller takes a hop to Eli. He'll throw to first to Mitchell, one away.
Is Eli set with me? No.
Set with one away, that'll bring up number 54 to the plate. I think all of the defensive alignments remain the same. He'll dig in from the right side. Preston comes set and delivers. That'll miss low, 1-0 the count. Time called to clean off the plate. The 1-0. Just misses outside, 2-0 to count. The 2-0 offer. This is outside again. 3-0 hitters count here to number 54. Pitch home. That'll catch the outer half for the ceremonial 3-0 strike one. Taken all the way. The 3-1 offer. Swings, comes up empty, and he's worked it to a full count. Batter digs back in, right side, full count. Preston looks in, got his sign, he comes set. Payoff pitch. Sails high, and he'll draw the base on balls. That'll bring up number 14 to the plate. Pick attempt to first, back in time. Pitch home. Sails high and inside, throw down to first. Just got a hand back on the bag there. Almost got a backward tag in the face. The 1-0. Catches the inner half, doesn't get the call. 2-0. Pitch home. That'll miss low and inside. 3-0. Hitters count once again to number 14 here. The 3-0 offer. Chases that one up and out of the zone. 3-1 to count. Pitch home. In between the 5-6 hole for a base hit, and that'll put runners at first and second with one away. Now we'll bring up the catcher, number 9, to the plate. Preston checks the runner, comes set. Eli will bounce off, pitch home. Swing comes up empty, 0-1. Preston checks the runner, comes set. 0-1 offer. This is in the dirt. Good stop by Jackson. Keeps the runners where they are. That'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second, 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Preston's got his sign. He'll step off. Pitch home. Misses inside, 2-1 the count. The 2-1. Sails high, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, runner at first and second. Here in the bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Game time threatening. ECBA nursing a 1-run lead. Batter digs back in. Pitch home. Misses inside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. And time called. So it'll be a runner for the catcher, I believe, maybe, but that'll send Coach Andrew out to have a talk with his pitcher. We'll step aside. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. So after a meeting, we'll get back to it here. Bases juiced, 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Go ahead run at second, tying run 90 feet away at third. Number 27 digs in from the right side. Pitch home. Swing comes up empty, 0-1.
Here we go, Preston.
The 0-1 offer. Misses, kicks away, not far enough. And that'll even it up, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 27 digs back in from the right side. Misses low, 2-1. That'll miss, 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, bases juiced. Pitch home. Fouls that off, and that'll work it to a full count. Batter steps back in with 1 out. Payoff pitch. That'll miss low, and that'll walk in a run. And we're knotted up 2-all. Time called. We'll have a pitch and change here. We'll let you know who that is when we come back. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back here in the bottom of the fourth. 1 out, bases loaded. We're knotted up 2-all. New pitcher in for ECBA. Carson Anderson steps in to take over pitching duties as Preston Ryan's day is done. He'll go 3 1/3 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Number 42 digs in from the right side with bases juiced. Carson gets ready for his first pitch. That'll catch the outer half for a strike, 0-1 to count. He's got the sign he wants, the 0-1. In there for strike 2. Batter digs back in. Big strikeout looming here, hopefully. The 0-2. Sails high, kicks away, runners coming. And Game Time takes the lead on the wild pitch. So Game Time jumps back out in front. 3-2 the score here in the bottom of the fourth. And the other 2 runners will move up 90 feet to second and third. 1-2 count. .42 digs back in from the right side. Pitch home. And goes down swinging. 2 away. That'll bring up number 24 to the plate for Game Time. Pitch home. Ball sails high, 1-0 to count. Carson toes the rubber, looks in, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch home. Misses outside, 2-0. The 2-0 offer. Sells high, 3-0. Batter digs back in, 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch home. And that'll miss, says Blue, for ball 4. And that'll load the bases once again. 2 outs. That'll bring up number 3 to the plate. Carson delivers, swing and a miss, comes up empty. 0-1. Batter will dig back in. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases juiced here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch home. Comes up empty. Drop third, steps on home for out number 3. They push 1 across, they leave 3 stranded. 3-2 your new score. We go to the top of the 5th. You're watching ECBA Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, top of the 5th we go. ECBA trails 3-2 to Game Time Prospects here. Leading things off this half inning will be Mitchell LaRose, Preston Ryan, and Trey Walston. Excuse me. Mitchell will dig in from the right side. New pitcher in for Game Time, number 53, comes in to take over pitching duties. And Mitchell take a strike on the outer half, 0-1 the count. The 0-1 offer. Misses low, and that'll even it up, 1-1. Game Time's pitcher, number 8, will finish the day. 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 4 walks, no strikeouts. That'll catch the outer half, 1-2. The 1-2 offer. Fouls it off to stay alive. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch home. That'll sell high, even the count, 2-2. The 2-2 offer. Barrels that up between the 5-6 hole for a leadoff single. And Mitchell gets things started here for East Carolina, and that'll bring up the starting pitcher, number 29, Preston Ryan. East Carolina trails by 1 to Game Time Prospects. Mitchell with his lead at first baseman holding him on. Pitch home, shows bunt, pulls it back, ball 1, and kicked out of the glove. Probably should have been standing on second. He stays at first. Preston digs back in. Time called in the box. Trey Walston awaits on deck, the right fielder. Preston digs back in. Pitch home. Shows bunt, puts it down, foul down the first base line, 1-1 count. Preston getting his sign from Coach Andrew down to third base line. Mitchell dancing off first. Pitcher will step off, that moves Mitchell back. Gets his lead once again, pitcher comes set, the 1-1. In the dirt, good stop by the catcher behind the plate, 2-1 to count. The 2-1. Barrels that up, left field could be trouble. It'll drop for a base hit. Back-to-back singles. Put runners at first and second for East Carolina. And that'll bring up the right fielder, number 16, Trey Walston. That'll put number 3, the shortstop, Kobe Beck, on deck. Trey digs in from the right side. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Pitcher steps off, that moves runner back to second. Showing bunt. Nice bunt, puts it down back to the pitcher. Nobody covering first, and safe. Great bunt by Trey. And Trey puts down a bunt to the in between the pitcher and the first baseman. First baseman crashes, nobody covering first, and is able to beat out the play. That'll load the bases, nobody out for number 3, the shortstop, Kobe Beck. Top of the lineup on deck. Pitch home. Ball sails high and inside, 1-0 the count. So three singles, loads the bases for ECBA. Tying run 90 feet away. The 1-0 to Kobe. That'll sell high, 2-0. Again, top of the lineup, Mason Brown on deck. Eli Suggs in the hole. Beck digs back in from the right side. Number 53 looks in, got his sign, he comes set. The 2-0. That'll miss in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. 3-0 hitters count to Kobe. The 3-0 offer. That'll miss for ball 4 and walk in the tying run. And that'll knot us up 3-all. And we'll flip the lineup card. Number 2, Mason Brown up to bat. Number 10, the second baseman, Eli Suggs on deck. Bases juiced. Pitcher comes set. Delivers. Ball sells high, 1-0 the count. The 1-0. In there for a strike, and that'll even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That'll miss, 2-1 to count. Preston dancing off a third. He represents the go-ahead run. The 2-1 offer. Barrels that up, right side, right fielder ranging back. Can't come up with it, he's burning. Trey's gonna come around, we're gonna be able to play at the plate, not in time. So good hit by Mason, and ECBA plate 2, 5-3, the new score. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. That'll bring up number 10, the second baseman, Eli Suggs. Put the man on the hot corner, number 17, Evan McGuire on deck. Showing bunt, puts it down. Good bunt. Pitcher scoops, throws to first. That'll advance both runners. So the sack bunt moves both runners over into scoring position. And 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Time called. And I think we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll step aside. We'll let you know who the new pitcher is when we come back. 5-3 your score here in the top of the 5th, 1 away. You're watching ECBA Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network.
fact, you can put all that in the back of the truck.
Yeah, that's right. Top of the fifth we go. Runners at second and third. New pitcher in for game time. Number 3 comes over to take over mound duties. Evan McGuire steps in from the right side. The third baseman for ECBA. First pitch sails high, 1-0's the count. Mound duties. Evan McGuire steps in from the right. 1 ball, no strikes. Number 24, the starting catcher, Carson Anderson, now relief pitcher, on deck.
Go, Ev.
The 1-0. Pops it up right side. That could be trouble. And right fielder's able to come up with it. Kobe's going to tag. He's coming home. Runner is cut off. And Mason will take off to third. So another run comes in on this. We'll call it a sac fly. 6-3 your new score. For number 24, Carson Anderson. 2 away here in the top of the fifth. Just got under that one. That'll put the current catcher, number 8, Jackson Kinsey, on deck with 2 outs. Carson will dig in from the right side. Pitch on. And lays off that one, just misses bottom part of the zone, 1-0 to count. The 1-0 offer. Sells high and outside, 2-0. Pitch home. Barrels that up right into the glove of the shortstop, so they'll leave 1 stranded, push a few across. 6-3 your new score. We go to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching ECBA baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, bottom of the 5th we go. 6-3, the new score here at Brunswick Community College. ECBA with the nod. Number 23 to start things off for game time. Defensive alignment all looks the same from last inning. Carson Anderson toe into rubber. Jackson behind the plate, his battery mate.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what we were talking about.
Pitch home. Misses inside, 1-0 the count.
See, our granddaughter's playing now, so we go and everywhere with her now.
What age is she?
She's 12. She's getting ready to do
World Series.
The 1-0.
the World Series. Yeah.
Okay.
We're going next
Misses low, 2-0 to count.
Carolina, Silva to try to. And that hit we won last year.
So the pitcher that is pitching with the USA team, and
Braylon.
yeah, Braylon does pitching lessons with the same coach that my oldest one was.
Yes,
We've seen Braylon in there.
The 2-0 offer.
she and Brooke
Ball
were
sails
both
high,
the
3-0. Hitters count here to number 23 to lead things off for game time.
daughter's Hope Middle School team. So she played with them during Hope Middle School. They don't have the pitching this year, but they have.
Steps out of it, takes the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. The 3-1 offer. Chases that one up and in the zone. And he's worked it to a full count. That'll miss, ball 4. He'll take the base on balls. Number 2 will dig in from the right side. Runner at first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Getting close to time if we haven't already passed that.
Do you do a pickup game while you're in there?
Second game is slated for 140. Pitch home. Misses low and away, 1-0 the count. Runner with his lead at first. Mitchell holding him on. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt. Good stop by Jackson. Keeps the runner at first. 2-0. The 2-0 offer. Swing comes up empty. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Barrels that up, left side, Xander on the run. That'll drop for a base hit. And runners at first and second. That dropped right at the line. Xander just unable to come up with it there. Long run for him. So runners at first and second, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up number 53 to the plate. That'll miss in the dirt, kick to the back, come right back to Jackson, but not enough for a play. 1-0 to count, runners in scoring position. East Carolina nursing a 3-run lead at the moment. Looking for an out. The 1-0. Fouls that back and out of play, and that'll even things up 1-1. The 1-1 offer. Misses inside, 2-1. Carson looks in, gets a sign from Kinsey behind the plate. The 2-1 offer. Misses low, good stop, keeps it out front. Runners will stay, 3-1. Pitch home. Check swing, gets a hold of it out in the outfield, and runner won't advance. So good catch by Mitchell LaRose. At first in foul territory, runners don't advance, 1 away. Big out for East Carolina. That'll bring up number 51 to the plate.